Hello, welcome to Chasing English. This is a warm place for learners. Here we learn slowly, clearly, and with joy. Meet Maya. Maya is kind and a little shy. She loves stories, music, and dreams of speaking English with confidence. She has a small room with a window, a mirror, and a notebook. In the morning, Maya sits by the window with a cup of tea. She opens her phone and watches short English videos. She smiles and says new words out loud. Maya used to think fluency means speaking fast. She tried to talk quickly to impress people, but fast talking made her nervous. She forgot words. Her voice shook. She felt panic instead of fun. One day, Maya learned a new idea. Slow speaking can be very strong. Slow can be clear. Slow can be powerful. This idea changed her. Now Maya practices simple steps every day. She reads short stories out loud. She listens to a calm voice and tries to repeat the sounds. She does shadowing. That means she listens and then echoes the speaker right away. She watches her mouth in the mirror and feels her lips move. She records her voice and listens back. These small actions help her mouth learn English like a little muscle. Maya also trains her reflexes. She practices speaking for 1 minute about a small topic. When she forgets a word, she uses an easy word or explains the idea. She breathes, pauses, and smiles. She knows that pause is not a problem. Pause gives weight to words. She learns to finish the end sounds of words. She learns to speak in chunks, not single words. She learns to make her words land like little stones in a pond. Each one makes a small, calm splash. Chasing English is here for learners like Maya. If you join Maya, try reading, listening, shadowing, and reflex practice every day. Do them slowly and kindly. Speak to yourself in the mirror. Record one small clip each day. Live in English a little bit. Name things around your room. Think in short English sentences and whisper to yourself about your day. This is the start of Maya's journey. It is simple and warm. If you stay with her, you will learn too. Chasing English will guide you, step by step. Remember, slow is not weak. Slow is powerful. Practice a little every day, and your voice will grow. Maya woke up early the next day. She opened her window and breathed fresh air. She said to herself, "Today I will practice." She smiled and felt small courage. Then she did her first warm-up. She said the alphabet slowly. She moved her lips and tongue. Her mouth felt awake. After warm-up, Maya stood in front of her mirror. She looked at her face and spoke like she spoke to a friend. "I will study English today," she said. She watched her lips shape each word. She tried to end each word clearly. If she said want, she made sure to say the T sound. This made her feel stronger. Maya read a short story out loud for 15 minutes. She read slow and stopped at commas. She paused at full stops. When a sentence felt hard, she read it again. She recorded her voice on her phone. Then she listened back and smiled. She could hear one small thing to fix. She did not try to fix everything at once. She fixed one thing each time. Next, Maya did shadowing. She picked a short video of a calm speaker. She listened to one sentence, then she tried to say it right away, like an echo. At first it was hard. Her tongue did not move fast enough, but after a few tries, her voice sounded smoother. Shadowing helped her find the music in English, the rise and fall of the voice. At lunch, Maya tried the 1-minute challenge. She set a timer and talked about her favorite food for 60 seconds. She did not stop. When she forgot a word, she used an easy word or she described the thing. "It is round, red, and sweet," she said. The timer rang. Maya clapped. She felt proud. She was learning to think in English while speaking. Maya made small English zones in her room. Her phone was in English. Her sticky notes had simple English words. She put a note on her mirror that said, "Speak slowly, speak clearly." She named objects out loud: lamp, cup, pillow. When she did not know a word, she found it and said it 3 times while touching the object. This made new words stay in her mouth. In the afternoon, Maya practiced chunks. She said a long sentence and broke it into small groups. Instead of saying, "I want to go to the store now," she said, "I want to go to the store now." She felt the rhythm. Her speech flowed like a small river. She remembered to breathe and to pause inside sentences. This made her sound calm. Maya also learned to stretch sounds and end words. She practiced saying, "She wants to be an actress." Slowly, "She wants to be an actress." Her lips moved with each sound. She felt less rush. She felt her words land. When Maya felt scared, she used pause and breath. She learned that silence is okay. A pause gave her time to think. It let her say the next sentence clearer. She stopped using and so much. Her speech became cleaner. People in her small practice videos could understand her better. Maya built small confidence habits. She stopped saying, "My English is bad." Instead, she said, "I am learning." She practiced one small script each week, like ordering food or saying hello in a meeting. She practiced these scenes with a smile. She recorded them and saw small wins. Each win made her braver. At night, Maya did her recap. She told the day story in English for 3 minutes. "This morning I woke up, I read a story. I did shadowing. I spoke for 1 minute." She kept her sentences simple. She was not afraid of mistakes. She knew mistakes were part of growing. Days passed and small things changed. Maya's mouth felt stronger. Her thinking in English grew. She found words faster. People told her she sounded calm and clear. But the biggest change was inside. Maya believed in her voice more. She felt less rush. She felt more control. Chasing English stayed with Maya like a kind friend. Every day the channel gave her small steps and real practice ideas. Maya did them with patience. She learned that slow practice, done every day, made real progress. And she kept going, one lovely, slow, powerful step at a time. Maya kept her practice gentle and steady. Each morning she did a short warm-up. She moved her lips and tongue. She hummed a little song. These small moves helped her mouth feel ready to speak. She also used the mirror every day. Maya watched her face while she talked. She smiled. She saw when her jaw was tight. She relaxed and tried again. This made her voice sound softer and clearer. When Maya met a classmate online, she felt nervous at first. She used a small script she had practiced. She said, "Hi, I am Maya. Nice to meet you." She spoke slowly. She paused between chunks. The classmate smiled and said, "Nice to meet you too." Maya felt happy. She felt brave. Sometimes Maya forgot words. That was okay. She learned to use simple words or to explain the idea. For example, she forgot the word oven. She said, "The hot box for food." Her friend understood. Maya laughed and learned the word later. Maya tried new exercises. She did the 1-minute talk 3 times a day. She did mirror talk each morning. She did shadowing for 5 minutes. She recorded one short voice clip every night. Little by little, these small acts became a habit. She learned about pause and feeling. When Maya told a small story, she used short pauses to help the listener. She practiced breathing before each sentence. Her words felt stronger. People listened. They nodded. Maya felt she was telling the story, not rushing it. Maya also built her thinking habit. She tried to think in English for small moments. When she cooked, she said, "I cook rice now." When she walked, she said, "The sun is warm." These tiny thoughts made her brain use English more often. Speaking became easier. At times, Maya still felt shy. She remembered the 3 layers of confidence she had learned. She said the belief sentence in her head, "I can speak English. I will try." Then she acted. She practiced a short scene. She did the situation practice for ordering food. She felt more ready for real talk. After a few weeks, Maya noticed a change in her voice. It was calmer. Her endings were clearer. Her speed felt right for her. People told her, "You speak clearly." That made her smile inside. She felt proud, but she kept practicing. Maya knew this was just the middle of her journey. She kept her routine and her small goals. She used Chasing English videos for new ideas. Every day she chose one small thing to make better. Step by step, her English grew, slow, steady, and strong. Maya woke one morning and felt curious. She wanted to try new ways to speak. She opened her notebook and wrote small goals. Today, she would practice pauses, endings, and emotion. She felt excited. First, Maya practiced chunking. She took a sentence and split it into small parts. I want to go to the store became I want to go to the store. She said each part with a small pause. The sentence felt like a song. It was easier to say. Next, she worked on endings. She picked words like want, likes, and doing. She said them slowly and made sure the last sound was there. Want, likes, doing. She felt the difference. Her words became sharp and clear. Then Maya practiced 3 types of pause. She made tiny breaks between short phrases. She used a mid-sentence pause when she needed time to think. She used a longer emotional pause for strong parts of her story. Her sentences became calm and full of meaning. People listened more. Maya also stretched sounds. She tried a sentence like, she wants to be an actress. She said it slowly, feeling each sound. She wants to be an actress. Her mouth moved like little waves. This helped her make the right sounds without rushing. For confidence, Maya used the 3 layers she learned. She said her belief words in the morning. I can speak English. She practiced short scenes for real life. She practiced finishing half a sentence and saying the rest slowly and clearly. This made her feel stronger. Maya used the 3x3 fluency code that Chasing English taught her. She did mirror talk in the morning. She did a topic speaking in the afternoon. She did a night recap before bed. She also added 1 listening task and 1 vocabulary task each day. This small plan kept her practice real and simple. She tried the control zone practice. She walked slowly and spoke to herself aloud. She recorded a 1-minute voice note and played it back. She waited 3 seconds before answering a question in her practice. This slow habit calmed her heart and steadied her voice. Maya joined a small online chat group one week. She felt nervous, but she used her scripts. She paused, spoke in chunks, and smiled. Her new friend said, "You speak clearly. Nice." Maya felt warm and brave. She saw that practice with people helps more than practice alone. Some nights, Maya felt tired and skipped big practice. She still did one thing. She whispered her day in English for 2 minutes. I woke up, I ate breakfast, I studied English. This small habit kept her brain in English and made her feel steady. 1 month later, Maya looked at old recordings. She heard how much she had changed. Her voice was calmer. Her endings were clearer. She laughed at her first clips and felt proud. The change was not magic. It was small steps every day. Chasing English stayed by her side. The channel gave short lessons and kind reminders. Maya kept learning new tools, but always with simple steps. She knew the road ahead was long, but she also knew she had a map. She wanted to keep walking, slow and strong. Maya sat by her window at sunset. She thought about the small steps she had taken. She smiled. Her voice felt softer. Her mind found words faster. She knew the work was not over, but she was not afraid. She felt proud of each little win. That night, Maya did 1 more short practice. She read 1 page slowly. She shadowed 1 calm sentence. She spoke for 1 minute about her day. Each action was small, but together they made her feel stronger. She remembered to breathe, to pause, and to finish each sound. She felt peaceful. Maya wants you to know one thing. Practice a little every day. Read out loud, listen, and repeat. Shadow a short sentence. Try the 1-minute challenge. Make English part of your day. Name things around your room. Think in short English sentences. These small acts will build your mouth and your mind. Remember, slow is powerful. Pause makes your words land. End your sounds. Speak in chunks. Use simple words and feel the meaning. When you make a mistake, smile and keep going. Mistakes are how you learn. Be kind to yourself and keep showing up. If you liked Maya's story, follow Chasing English. Join us for more short lessons and warm practice ideas. Subscribe, click the bell, and come back every day for 1 small step. Share your voice. Send a short recording. Tell us what you tried. We will cheer for you. Thank you for practicing with Maya and Chasing English. Keep going. Little by little, your voice will grow. Speak slowly, speak clearly, speak with heart. See you in the next lesson.